So when we start to develop our insects in a steampunk way, we need to really look at what other artists have done, see their inspirations and look at all those different characteristics of steampunk that we discussed. Start to look at your drawing of your bug, start to look for similarities in shape to some of the objects that you've got on the worksheets or that you know are in steampunk pieces of work. All sorts of mechanical things, metal plates, rivets, screws, cogs, pipes, keys, chimneys, clocks, wheels, pistons and gears are all the sorts of things that we would find contained in anything that's steampunk. Really important that you use the resource sheets to look, otherwise you won't have the accuracy in the development work that you're doing. You can play around with the ideas that you develop and the way that you put things together. You might have certain sections of your insect where we can see through to the mechanical workings, almost like the inside of a clock or the inside of a machine. You could have certain bits and pieces that are like pistons, that are parts that work and move. Think about how you're going to join those together. As always, we constantly refine and change our work as we go along. That's what any good artist would do. Thinking, planning, considering what's going to go where, how different sizes or shapes of objects would fit together in each different area. You might have areas that just have sheets of plate metal with rivets that contrast with areas that are more dense and more mechanical. What might you do to some of the key features, the main bits, the things that we recognise and see? You can see here on the eye that I'm starting to develop a 3D bolt effect around that particular area, bringing in some of my 3D drawing techniques, and later on that will be brought even more three-dimensionally with the tone that I apply. You can see I stop, pause, look and think. I'm analysing what I could put where, which shapes will suit which particular objects. I've just put the head of a screw into that particular joint. And you can see here how different areas can be combined or connected. And that's what you need to think about with things like legs and joints. Once you are happy with the design, you can start to go over the outlines in biro. This way it starts to bring the image clearer, you can see it and you can make corrections and changes to different areas as you go along. Once you've done that, you can rub out your pencil marks lightly. Have a look at if anything needs to be changed or adapted as you go along, and add in anything that you need in terms of refinement. Once done, you're ready to create tone and depth through your use of biro.